I didn't tell everybody my battles, didn't post what I was going through. I just learned how to hold on to hope.
Amaimo tigesi weme yao. Yema nigeme. Amaimo tigesi me yao. Yema nigeme yao. 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 Danya amaimo tigesi me yao. Yema nigeme yao. I'm so scared. 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 I'm so scared.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So guys, this video is gonna be a long one. Yeah, it's really gonna be a long one. So guys, I don't know guys, of course you can tell like from the title of the video, I'm going to be speaking about this Nigerian influencer, a self-acclaimed coach, shall I say relationship coach, who well has been pretty, let's say, very vocal about her claims of having cancer, and it's been like sort of like a running topic in the Nigerian community. So guys, the thing about this lady is well, there's a reason why she has a name in social media, and sometimes not in a very good positive light. And I did come into existence, let's say on YouTube. I did discover on TikTok. Is it Instagram? It's Instagram. I discovered her back in 2021. I'll say, well, back in 2021, the person I am now is not the person I was back in 2021. I wasn't horrible or anything, but I'm just saying, wow, what a change. That's just what I'll say. Not that was really bad, but of course there's a reason why, if you as a human being, you have to keep evolving. So guys, this video is gonna be her claims that she's got cancer. So people are saying that she's faking it. She's faking having cancer. And I can remember when she came online about 2 weeks ago, when she came to talk about cancer. I mean, at that time I'd already, like, let's say, dissociated from her. Then I was like, wow, I've dissociated from her, you know. I mean, because of the way she has been behaving for the past 2 years, let's just say she's not the best human being you meet. Yeah, Blessing is not the best human being you meet. She's not just a person you want to be friends with. And if you want to be friends with, that's something you have to go and reflect and do the self-reflection on. Let's say, this person I'm actually trying to be friends with, is it worth it? Guys, I don't know. You know, I always live in the, let's say I live in the high road. So guys, please, I can't control the noise from the cars, so it's a little bit, you know, actually really rowdy. But well, going back to the topic, I'll just say she's not really a nice person, and it takes me a lot to talk about that on this channel, about someone not being a nice person. Like, guys, and when she came out with the cancer claims, yeah, you know, there's this girl called, in the name of, let's say, is it Saja Bosch? So she's even beefing with this lady called Saja Bosch. They have been beefing like for over a year now on social media. And when she came out with the claims of having cancer, Then the girl came outside and was saying she's got no cancer. Then at the time I'm saying, oh my days, it's okay. It's, even if you've had problems with her in the past, it's okay to, like, let's say, not talk on this issue. Guys, cancer is a sensitive topic. It's a very flipping sensitive topic. And when she came out and said so, I felt so pity for her, guys. Of course, I've got to give her grace because she did sound the C alarm. What do you want me to do? I had to give her grace and say, oh my days. And there are a lot of things this woman have been in the media for that you yourself will not want to be associated with her on the basis of something that is not a rumor, but something that is a fact. So guys, I'm going to show you how people came and uncovered the truth of the fact that she may not necessarily be having cancer. No, she may not necessarily be having cancer, and that it is even that it is likely to be very fake that she's got cancer, that the cancer claims are false. And the thing is, I did see on the comment section below that the reason why she's trying to have this cancer and gather money is because she has, let's say, she wants to raise money for the wedding. And it's true, guys. Even before I saw that comment, I'm like, so what is she trying to do? So she's trying to bring out the cancer word because she's trying to raise money for the wedding. Guys, for a man that she should not even be getting married to in the first place, because the story of how she came to be with that man, guys, it's a story that we are going to cover it on this channel, just a little bit on the surface. But if you go on a deep dive about it, the circumstances that surrounded how the previous wife of the man died is very bad. Because I can remember when she died in 2024, her name was Bimbo. Guys, there were rumors that before that woman died, there was nothing that woman did not do to accumulate wealth or to put him on a pedestal as a man who was the man of the family. That there was nothing she could not do. There was nothing, guys. When I mean nothing, I actually mean the word nothing. That she'd had to dabble in a lot of stuff like witchcraft, carry out rituals just because she wanted her husband to be rich. But guys, do you know that there were reports that came out that she died in a fire, that there was this fire and she died in it? Word on the street that people are speculating is that she pushed herself in, that he was the one who pushed her into the fire, because they had, before the circumstances that were surrounding her demise, word on the street was, guys, that he wanted to leave her. And guys, this is the thing, you do not love people more than yourself, because you have yourself to blame for. Because right now, guys, she's been dead since 2024, and it's not up to 2 years that she's died. And guess what, he's getting married again to this blessing of a lady who is not also a good person as well. Because there was nothing, guys, that this man did not do. Guys, I'm telling you, even if I've not covered it to fullest on this channel, go and research it. There was nothing that this lady did not do for this man, because the man's name is IVD. So guys, they said there was nothing that Bimbo did not do for the IVD of the man, or of a man. Like, it's crazy to me, guys. It's crazy to me. So all this thing of her, and people are saying that the possibility of her faking cancer is 99.9. And they said the report she actually presented was someone's report she had actually doctored. So guys, I'm going to play the evidences and the videos, and I'm also going to share my thoughts as the videos go along, because we've got a lot to cover in this video. So guys, please sit tight.
So blessed to see you, and IVD have deactivated their Instagram account. They couldn't stand the heat anymore. They had to deactivate their accounts. Why? Blessed to see you. Why did you deactivate your accounts? IVD, it is so obvious that you guys were lying, and Nigerians now know the truth. It's all scam. Did you guys watch their interview on Arise TV? The Blessings interview rather on Arise TV. I was really embarrassed on her behalf. Still feel the shame we catch me. And I love the doctor that was questioning her. It was so obvious that she was lying. She needed the money. She was broke. Blessing is Yahweh. Blessing is crazy. To be honest, like, why would you even come on? I'm still even wondering, like, you came online, bobbed your hair, cut off your hair, crying, you have stage 4, blah, 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 posting, lying that you have stage 4 breast cancer, all because she needed money just to collect money from gullible Nigerians. And I'm pretty sure the money they donated is more than 13 million naira. Now she couldn't stand the heat anymore. She now deactivated that. It's the fact that she's even going for all these interviews again. She don't get shame. See, Nigerians, we live in a lawless country because what she did is against the law and she needs to be arrested. They need to arrest her. She needs to refund people's money because now you're deactivating your account and you're trying to run away or what? She couldn't stand the heat anymore. They need to sue her and arrest her. This is stealing. This is theft. This is stealing. Like broad daylight scam. You know, that interview on Arise TV. she was just saying rubbish. Blessing. Shame on you. It's a big shame on you. I'm really, I don't sound disappointed, but I've always been disappointed about Blessing anyway. She started her whole journey with lies from the house that she said she built. Everything's just, they need to arrest Blessing. No, I will keep saying it. I will keep doing videos about this. They need to arrest Blessing CEO for scamming Nigerians, and it is really sad. Using breast cancer. Cancer is not something you can just use because so many people are going through this breast cancer and it's not easy for them. But for you to now use that to scam Nigerians, it's really sad, honestly speaking.
So guys, this man, his name is Tosin, the person who has just spoken. So guys, I think back in 2025 when they went for a wedding, because of course guys, all these people we're talking about, of course they're Nigerian socialites. Of course normally they're going to share the public spaces or they're going to share events or meet up in events if they meet up with people. So since, to just let you know, this man also and the Blessing CEO has also been beefing as well, and you could see, I would stitch the video after I finished speaking. It's an 18 seconds video, so you could like clearly see that I don't know if copyright is going to allow me to play it because there was some song singing. I don't know if it's copyrighted, but you could see, you know what, I don't think I'm going to, you know what, I'll just play the video as I'm speaking. So guys, you can clearly see how they're arguing, and so they actually do have beef. And guys, the reason for that argument was because, you know, he's someone who speaks on topics. So he made a video concerning, I think it was concerning also maybe the bimbo matter as well. So when Blessing met him at an event, he went up to talk about, to confront him or to maybe make IVD act as a man to beat him up. To say, oh, don't talk to me, I'm going to call my man on you. So guys, it's a long story, very long story. So guys, please keep tight.
It is not in my position to convince anybody about my health issues. I have all the necessary, documents here, their hospitals, but I don't think it is wise for me to publish my report on social media. People can personally scrutinize, people that are reputable, people that want to check their hospitals, to do their necessary investigation. I don't think cancer is something anybody wants to lie about.
Yeah, but if you say that people don't have a right to the privacy, your report, I think they are very entitled to, because they are donating to a cause. They must know that this cause does exist.
Yes, like from the initial stage, I cried out on social media, not because I wanted money. I was genuinely concerned and worried.
But you also said it was stage 4.
Yeah, when that was what I was told.
Who were you told that?
That was what I was told.
That's what the doctor told you?
Yes, so that was why when I said stage 4, you
How did they know that it was stage 4? How did your doctor know that it was stage 4?
It's from the report. When they do the biopsy. I don't know. I'm not a medical.
Okay, let me ask a doctor in the house. This is why I brought her in. Okay. So from what Blessing is saying, she discovered when the first time she went to the doctor, as she said, it was a lump and they told her it was non-cancerous, right?
Yes.
She goes back there 6, 7, 8 months later. Yeah. And that's how she discovered that it was cancer stage 4. So for you, as a doctor, what are the procedures what would you like to ask her concerning how she got from that level to the stage 4 level?
First of all, I'm very interested to know what type of doctor you saw, because there's a lot of
disparity that I don't expect in medical personnel.
Okay, what are disparities?
So first of all, when a patient comes to me and complains of a lump, I will not do a biopsy first. I will first do an imaging. So I'll tell you to either do an ultrasound scan if you're less than 40, you're 35, 40. Then if you're above 40, you can do a mammogram before we get to the biopsy. And if you then do a biopsy, depending on what we're suspecting based on your history, you either do a fine needle aspiration cytology or a core biopsy, right? And after that, even if, because what you're describing kind of sort of sounds like you did a fine needle aspiration cytology, right? Even at that, no doctor on the surface of this earth that is qualified would allow a patient to move around with a lump in their breast for 6 months, because you don't know. Even if you do a fine needle aspiration cytology, they can be false negative. There's a very high chance of it being false negative. So you can never tell unless you remove the lump and you do a proper biopsy of the lump.
So what are the consistencies in her story?
So I find it very interesting that so I'm interested to know the type of doctor you saw. What type of doctor?
It's an oncologist.
Okay, so now fantastic. So I work in a teaching hospital. We don't send patients to an oncologist unless you have a biopsy, core biopsy result.
Well, she hadn't had
because usually you start with a general surgeon. General surgeon will establish the fact that it is cancerous, and oncologist is not the first person. Based on the fact that you even said, the person said it is not cancerous, no doctor will send you. That's why I'm interested to know the doctor. No doctor will send you to an oncologist with a non-malignant result.
Like I said, you go into the hospital, I noticed a lump on my boobs.
Was it Lagos or Enugu? Because I
was in Enugu.
Okay.
So I went into the hospital.
Was it a teaching hospital?
No, it wasn't a teaching hospital. It was a private hospital.
Okay, and it has an oncologist. That private hospital has an oncologist.
Let me explain.
Okay.
So walking into the hospital, you go to a normal doctor. I don't even know what they're called, but you went to a doctor, he examined, he found the lumps.
Okay.
That was when he said, let's do a biopsy. I don't know what a biopsy is.
Without an imaging?
No.
That's very strange.
No imaging, because...
Is that possible?
It's not possible. It's not possible, because biopsy is very invasive. Nobody will grab your breast and just do a biopsy without an imaging.
There was no imaging.
Was it the left breast or the right breast?
The left breast.
Okay.
Okay, so they didn't do an imaging, they just said go for a biopsy. It was when I went for the biopsy, it took about
Was it painful?
What was the biopsy process like?
Yes, what was the process like?
I think they put in, I think they gave me the little, I don't know if it's anesthesia to like numb the pain a little bit. Then an incision close to the nipple.
And what came out?
That's not the procedure. We don't do an incision.
I don't know what, but something went into my.
Okay, so
my results are here.
Are you saying that's false? It's not possible to.
No, yeah, it's not. It's not sounding like a fine needle. It's not sounding like a core biopsy. It's not sounding like a fine needle. We use a needle. It's a needle.
This one is like how do I put it? I call it a machine. I don't know the right terms.
Oh, listen, yeah,
before using
up. We don't use machine for biopsy as well.
That's
an invasive procedure. We use a needle.
Something went into my boobs. They brought out some. I think they said
part of your boobs. Was
exactly what type of your
boobs?
The lump was found under my boobs. It moves sometimes. Sometimes it looks as if it dips. And so I think around that place, I think they said they bring out. I don't know if there's particle of the lumps or thereabout. That's what they say. Yeah, they took for the biopsy. I'm
with
not.
A machine.
Sorry, is that,
maybe a pin.
No, it's
medically feasible.
No, it's a long needle.
Maybe that's what
has a trigger.
Okay, what's the
it's
size
like a mini gun.
What's the size of the needle they used for you? If you're going to estimate it.
How do I?
Was it like 2 inches long, 1 inch long? How was the needle?
I was lying down, so not like you're seeing exactly what is happening. And I'm not in the medical term, so I don't want to say the things.
I'm sorry to say this, right?
Go ahead.
I saw that you studied economics, right? Okay, fantastic. I interesting enough, I dropped econs for further maths because economics was very, very detailed and very, very. So as someone that studied econs, I would expect you that if you have a life-threatening diagnosis, you should know it in and out. Because when I see patients with chronic medical conditions, they know their condition in and out. Like sometimes they even know new researches that I have not even heard of because they are trying to survive. I find it very strange that you are mixing radiologists, oncologists. I feel like it's something you should know.
No, it's not something I should know because cancer is not something I am aware about. I've said it over and over again.
No, but you've been given this. It's been 2 weeks since you came out to talk about this, and you mentioned stage 4.
That was the first video I ever saw from you.
Yes, that was
stage
the-
4. How did they come about that stage 4?
I'm not supposed to know. So maybe at this point
It is your life.
That's what I'm trying to say. At this point, we're going to be asking the medical doctor. So when this whole shenanigans came out on social media, everybody just say, let's get a second and a third option.
Okay, so let me say something. Exactly, how did you know it was stage? Because he seems quite confident with that stage 4.
Because that was what I was told. I'm not a medical
How
doctor.
is it possible to say you have stage 4?
It was this same guy. It was that same Enugu doctor.
Yes.
Is it on in your report?
Exactly.
You need to show the doctor.
I will share.
Yes,
I will share.
I don't.
Okay,
I'm
can you show
interested
that?
I
to
would
see.
share.
So this is your stage 4 report. Is it the doctor that told you that it was stage 4?
Yes, the doctor
By the time
said
you went
stage
there the second time?
Yes.
But what,
Just
can I-
based on seeing you was when he calculated that it was stage 4?
I do not know them. I don't want to say
what do
things
you
that-
understand? Because if someone tells me something, right, I would go and read up on it. Right. So what did you understand by stage 4? Because I'm assuming that you don't want to die, right? So if someone tells you stage 4, it sounds advanced, right? Or you don't know that.
Yeah, that's the reason why I broke out on social media.
Social media, to
but how did it
answer the
get to
question
stage 4?
for you, what was social media? What was your goal on social media?
Now, as a medical practitioner, when they tell you you have cancer, it's already traumatic enough.
Okay.
I didn't even have the guts to go and start reading. In fact, the major reason I came on social media was I wanted to see people who have experienced the same thing.
Yeah, but the big question is how did you conclude that it was stage 4?
Stage 4,
Did the
exactly.
doctor just look at you and say, oh, this is stage 4?
She's willing to share the report.
That's
Yeah.
what
Why
I was
not allow
told.
the doctor to look at it?
That was
Okay,
what
the
I
doctor
was
can
told.
look at
Yes,
it.
I'm very interested.
Can she look at it?
That's what I was
And
told.
let me ask you, as a lawyer, if someone publicly claims...
It's interesting that you're bringing system results to me because Dr. Odigwe, the pathologist that signed this report, because of course we have
Is this the same report as the one that was...
Yes, the pathologist that signed this result lives in Asaba. And I'm a doctor, of course. I can trace any doctor in Nigeria. And I called him on Tuesday.
Sorry,
and he knows nothing
is that the
about-
same report?
Yes,
that
it's the
you saw
same
last
result.
week?
It's the same result that is going
Okay,
around
that you
social
said she
media.
didn't post, but it's around.
And this particular pathologist said he knows nothing about this. And he is based in Asaba, not
The pathologist of the report?
Yes,
Yeah.
of this report is based in Asaba. I know that for an absolute fact.
So he told you
That's the
after?
first one.
Yes, because, yes.
He told you that he has nothing to do.
Yes, and he stays in Asaba. The address here is Enugu. He hasn't been to Enugu in recent times. He lives in Asaba.
So
Delta
how do you
State.
respond to that?
This
go ahead
pathologist
and-
stays
like
in
I
You're
said,
saying that the
Asaba.
pathologist that you put in that report, which you claim
That
is your
signed
real
this
report.
result stays in Asaba. That I know for an absolute fact.
Please, I want
on
to ask you
Tuesday.
again.
Go ahead.
Is this report the same report that we saw last week?
Yes, it is. It's
So
the
this
same
same
one.
report that we saw last week, that blessing you claim you didn't post on your Instagram page and on your social media page, is the same report that that guy,
Yes,
the guy that
exactly.
we saw on the video, which unfortunately they have not been able to show us, is the same report he printed. So
Absolutely.
this is your real report.
So that's the
What
first one.
happened to the brother of the girl who claims that this report was forged?
I don't know who the person is.
So it's not a fake report.
No, it's not a fake.
But the brother of the girl that you just saw just now says this report is his sister's report.
It's not.
And this doctor stays in
So are you
Asaba.
saying, and number one, you're saying it's you don't know that man. Number two, you're also saying you didn't post this report
I didn't.
to the guy who just spoke on social media.
Absolutely.
But for some coincidence or some funny reason, the reports tally. The report the guy posted and the
Perfectly.
report here, they are totally the same. Word for word.
You
are
know,
now
this
saying
doesn't tell us that it's stage 4.
But you are not even saying the oncologist whose name is
No,
there.
the pathologist.
The pathologist whose name is there said he doesn't
lives in
know.
Asaba and he doesn't know anything about this.
So let's see what do you want to say about
Diagnosed
that.
cancer?
No, so the way it works is that, you know, in medicine there are different fields, right? So the process for a person that comes with a breast lump, you don't know what it is. So the first stage is to go for imaging. You come back from imaging. Right now, the modality is to do a biopsy, fine needle aspiration biopsy. Even if it comes out benign, you have to take out the lump. You cannot go because you cannot be very sure.
From the
You-
one.
yes, because
regardless
that
of
is-
whether she wanted it or not.
That
It
is the
not your
carelessness.
choice unless you discharge yourself against or you do it against medical advice. It's not likely. You cannot come to me and you said you're not ready unless you're not medically fit. Maybe you're very sick, you're pregnant, you're not medically fit. Well, it's a if they're thinking it's benign, it's a simple surgery. It's not invasive.
Okay.
It's a day surgery. Some people go home that same day. They do go home that same day.
No, but you see, right now it is they are conflicting. There's already inconsistency.
So guys, so you've seen that even because this interview we're talking about is from an interview that is not like recent ago. It was just, let's say, some few, let's say, I'll say a week ago. So of course she went to this popular TV network back then, Nigeria, called Arise TV. So they were actually questioning her about her cancer stuff. You know, how people have donated, because guys, when she came out with that video and talked about how she got cancer and was putting her bank account for people to donate for her treatment, guys, I don't want to even spoil the amount for you. They were sending her, guys, even people who don't even know when their next meal was gonna come were sending her money, loads of money. And guys, she's like, do you know what it means to just have someone donate to you 20k within 2 days? So that was what was happening, guys. That was what was happening. So guys, this is what you see, the aftermath of when she said she's got cancer, and after she's gone on that TV show, when she's collected a lot of the money that was given to her by her supposed people who felt pity for her and a little bit of her fans. I don't want to use the word fans because it's kind of like mocking the dignity of the people who donated to her. And you could see from, of course, you see a video where I'll post it after I finish speaking, where she was talking about how, because the way she brags about it, guys, you could tell that nothing is going to happen to her. Even though they're saying, oh, you know, you're liable for this and stuff, if you know you scammed people. Guys, I don't even think she's going to go to jail. I don't think she's going to go to prison. Even the one person was saying that, you know, if they look for you, you're going to go to jail and stuff. And if it comes out to see that you were lying, you're going to go to jail. Guys, I don't think she's going to go to jail. Guys, I do not think Blessing is going to go to jail. Because do you know why? It's quite sad. And she knows it. She knows it. Look how she's smiling. You see how she's smiling in the video, guys. You're going to see how she's smiling in the video. Very confident, very, very, very confident. There's nothing you're going to tell about that. She was so confident about how she had maybe taken people's money and everything. And guys, the money she's going to call in that video on how much people have donated to her, guys, I do believe it's, let's say, 10 times more, or maybe 20 times more. Should I say 20 times more? I don't know. Because it's crazy. Guys, she knows she's already gotten away with it. She has gotten away with it, and she knows it. So here is the aftermath of how people have donated, and these are her thoughts on it. So yeah, watch.
Raise your face up.
Daddy Biko, please.
Let me call you back later. We are busy, please. Say that this house does not belong to you.
This video now we are covering now. Nobody will post it. Just in case.
Just say.
This house does not belong to me.
Who does this house belong to? Onyeze who?
Yes.
Onyeze Nachinko. What did you do that made them to ask you to say the owner of the house?
I recently came here to take a picture.
You recently came in here to take a picture?
Yes, sir.
No, we are not going to.
A picture of Onyeze, a picture of Onyeze. A picture of Onyeze's house.
Yes.
And you say that Onyeze is a rubbish human being,
I've
right?
never said that.
Them to ask you to say the owner of the house.
I recently came here to take a picture.
You recently came in here to take a picture?
Yes, sir.
No, we are not going to.
A picture of Onyeze, a picture of Onyeze, a picture of Onyeze's house.
Yes.
And you say that Onyeze is a rubbish human being,
I've
right?
never said that. I didn't say that. I will never say that.
You never say that?
I never said that.
You are Blessing who?
CEO.
Blessing CEO from where?
From Ebonyi.
From Ebonyi State. And you are an Instagram blogger.
Yes, sir.
You are an Instagram blogger. And this will be the first and last you ever claim a property that does not belong to you.
So guys, of course, she's not new. She's not new to the scamming stuff. She's not new. She's not new to it. She's not new to claiming things are hers when they're not hers. So yeah.
I'm the only thief that is walking free. Celebrity thief. Fine girl thief. Sexy girl thief. The only thief that used to paste her account number, and people that love her will give her money. Even my enemies give me money. Thank you to VDM for sending me money. If VDM want to collect his money, then he say na installment now. He go where make I say. Do you think right now you walk into any hospital and they will tell you Blessing's hospital history? If I show you the results, can you interpret it? You will not go school. Giving simply means you are not forced, you were led. I don't need to come and start showing you receipt or showing you this or showing you that. If you don't want to give, keep your money. I did not put gun on top of your head to give me your own naira. You gave it to me out of your own free will and out of love. Somebody said, I blame people that donated. You don't need to blame anybody. If I put account number, people will still donate. They shout, Shingba, you not give me. Most of you that are making noise did not bring one kobo.
I can post my results online. It's a personal stuff.
How many times have you done chemotherapy?
I've not started chemo. I just got the results. It's called the biopsy. It was a lump. Initially, they said it was not cancerous. After a few months, when I wanted to take out the lump, they now said it is cancerous.
Online now, a lot of people say you should come and apologize.
For what?
People you hurt.
Who did I hurt?
As in, you came out and you said the cancer is stage 4.
I think I'm not a doctor, and maybe I just passed the message that a doctor gave to me. I don't know the stage I am right now because I've run all the tests. In a few days' time, I'll go back to my oncologist and they'll be able to tell me the exact stage.
When did you know that you have cancer?
Ending of January.
Are they going to cut the off?
We are hoping it doesn't get to that point, but if it gets to that point, the most important thing is let me be alive.
Can you educate us more about the cancer and how can people prevent it?
First of all, as a lady, the most common kind of cancer we have is cancer.
Okay.
So please, every morning when you wake up, always try to check your and check if there is a lump.
What are the symptoms of cancer?
Sometimes you can have spine pain. There are sometimes you have this, it could be like say your body they beep.
Thank you so much for the information, Mama. So some people said you were trying to raise money to give to your husband to start a car business. You saw it?
For what now? How much Nigerians get to raise money?
Do you still need people donation or you want to stop it?
I still need people's donation, but if you want to.
What is your biggest regret in life?
Nothing.
If you could go back in time to correct one thing.
Absolutely nothing. Nothing.
What do you have to say to your people?
I love you guys. Thank you so much for the donation and the prayers. God bless every one of you.
To those people that are saying, oh, Blessing, you scammed us, refund my money, a lot of the people who are making noise did not give me 1 naira. It's love. It's not my fault that people love me. I needed help. I came out, I cried for help, and I got the help that I needed. That is what it takes to create a brand. I've been on social media for 10 years. I've given my intellect, I've given love, I've given money, I've done a lot. So everything that I am getting, I deserve it. If you want to cry blood, cry blood.
So guys, if you're gonna come for the wolf, you better be able to like defend yourself. So of course guys, did she really think she was actually gonna go anywhere with this scam? Guys, of course, if you can remember at the beginning of the video, I said these reports she had shown were reports that were doctored. So guys, if you watch the video, what on the street was, the person's result she used to doctor the claims of her having cancer was a makeup artist who was doing her makeup for her. Yes, a makeup artist. And guys, that's why when she was shaving her hair, when she had announced she was shaving her hair, guys, do you know I was pitying this woman? But even in my pity, in the midst of my pity, whilst my pity, guys, I said, but why is she shaving her hair? Okay guys, this is how I gaslighted myself just a little bit. So when I saw her shaving her hair, because guys, I know that when it comes to where people start shaving their hair is when they are undergoing chemotherapy. I know that. I've never been sick of cancer. Okay, I've never been sick of cancer, and God forbid I'll be sick of cancer. I'm not saying, I know when I say God forbid, it's me being a little bit of a narcissist and actually having this exceptional mindset. Guys, it's just, I'll not say fear, it's just not me wanting anything or any association with that stuff, you understand? So when I saw her shaving her hair, So I was like, why is this woman shaving her hair? Wow. Okay, guys, this is what I said. Because she maybe does not have the look of undergoing chemotherapy. So I was like, oh, she has not even undergone chemotherapy yet, and she's shaving her hair. I'm like, oh my God, the trauma. She's already afraid that rather than see her hair fall off, she should better just take it off herself rather than going through the trauma. That is how I was gaslighting myself, because I asked myself that she's not undergoing chemotherapy. Why is she shaving her hair? Because normally it's when you're going through chemotherapy, guys, the reason why you start going through chemotherapy, and guys, the reason why the hair of cancer patients fall off is simply because they undergo let's say chemotherapy, and the drugs they do does not specifically target the cancer cells, so they target cells that may look like the cancer cells. So our hair, the cells that produce hair growth on our hair, are part of those, is part of the damage that undergoes when that how can I put it? I'm not a medical professional right now, even though well, I was training to be. But the thing is, the let's say the reason why, of course, you see the cancer patients have fall out is because they undergo through chemotherapy, and of course the hair, the medication also targets the hair cells. So it's just a lot. Of course, it was going to come out, because if you see, the brother of the makeup artist, and also the makeup artist as well, did come out to say something. So guys, this is it. You can watch, you see. Let's just watch, guys.
Why are they not arresting Blessing CEO yet? They should have arrested this woman by now, because for what she did, it's a crime, sincerely speaking. So Blessing CEO actually used a fake test result, doctor's report, and posted it online to people that she had cancer. Truth, so now the family that owns the original result that she edited, she removed the person's name and put her own name. Blessing, why? Now this family, they want to sue her.
Blessing CEO, people where you use their sister, think they collect money, they say they don't agree. Say they go press your neck, they go carry you. So they don't sue you. This is the original result here. This one is the original one. Then the fake one, now the one where you go do the edit. My sister, you get mind. They don't agree, or they say they don't agree. So just know as you want to take go, whether you want to go knee down, you don't say Sabi knee down. It's up to you. Me, I'm not dragging anybody, but this is the information here. Your full name is here, everything is here. So you know where this is coming from. So this is not fake. This is not from me. Okay?
Blessing has mind, she get mind. True. To be honest, you came out to Nigerians lying that you lied that you have stage 4 breast cancer just to collect money, put your account details, whereas you were lying just to collect money from gullible Nigerians. And the sad part is people donated to this woman. Why? You have to use someone's result. I edited it, put your own name. Just may God forgive Blessing CEO. What she's praying for, I pray it will happen to her, because still using cancer to play, to collect money from Nigerians. I fear they need to arrest her. This is fraud. This is a fraud.
Blessing, let me tell you something. My sister is traumatized. What you did to her traumatized her. And when I finish, I'm going to ask you a straight question. What you did traumatized her. She's under immense pressure. Blessing, you don't have cancer. You don't know how it works.
Let the doctors prove that.
Wait, she's been through chemotherapy and you are aware of it. She's been through a lot. But I told Nigerians she's going to speak at the appropriate time. Under the freeze, I will let you know when she wants to speak.
That's fine. We are waiting her to speak.
And I'm going to ask Blessing 2 questions.
Go ahead.
Do you have cancer? And if you have cancer, what test have you done and where did you do it? Don't tell us your result will come out, it will come out. Tell us where you did it and we'll confirm it.
It is when you sue me, I will bring out all those evidences.
I see.
Sue me. Yes, and I will bring out all those evidences.
You see?
Social media banter is different from real life. Let's go to court. Enough
So,
of this banter.
so, Daddy Freeze, I think I've cleared the air. I'm not lying.
Thank you very much.
If I lie, if I lie, if I lie, whoever is lying in this matter, you have cancer double 100 times. But I tell you,
Amen.
God is healing my sister. And
he will heal me too.
amen. And
He will heal me too. And remember, sir, when we are going to court, can you come and prove everything you have said
yes,
on this video?
yes,
I'll see you in court then. Thank you
no
very
worry,
much.
no
God
worry,
bless you.
no worry.
Duke of Enugu, thank you for joining us live. I have
Compare her doctor's report to the one you have, and she sent it to you.
It
You
doesn't
left
even add up.
when you were talking, I was listening. So listen to me.
Okay, sir. Sorry. Go ahead.
So you left your phone on disappearing messages so that those things can disappear, but we have all the evidence. My sister innocently sent them to you, sent her report to you. You forwarded it to a blogger who has come online to show your chats with him. And you're still telling me you did not publish it on your page, but you asked someone to publish it. And the person published it, and the unsuspecting members of the public who were touched by your story started donating money. We're not interested in those. Let me finish. We're not interested in those money they donated, though it's hard-earned money. All we want from you is to apologize to my sister. I used your predicaments for my own gain. You called my cousin in Abuja. You called my cousin in Abuja and told my cousin that you don't even have what you said you have. I'm not missing words, blessing. I'm not scared of anything. Who stands by the truth fears nothing. We know the truth. My family is standing by the truth. And that's all we want. We want the public, we want Nigerians to know what has happened to us. That's all we want from you. We don't want to take you to court, but if that is the final result, we might get there.
I think
you came all the way to Asaba with IVD to apologize secretly. We don't want secret apology. We want an open apology. So Nigerians will know the truth.
I want to ask a question, sir. Why is your sister not coming forward? The person who said I forged her results. Why are you speaking on her behalf?
Good. What you did traumatize her, and I've sent out a post that she will soon at the appropriate time. She will speak tonight.
Okay. At this point, if your sister said she sent me her results and you have all the necessary evidence, please let's go to court.
So Duke, Blessing has said she wants to go to court. Hey Duke, Duke don't return. Oh. CMC.
Like I said before, I said all these things are not needed. You have finished the work. You don't talk.
No, CMC. I have my reasons and I asked a very valid question. And Augusty, I want you to be diplomatic like Daddy Freeze, in as much as you have a personal relationship with them, right? They have given you a backstory. And I'm telling you that since this whole drama has been going on, I don't want to call a particular person's name in this scenario, right? But I know what I'm saying. And I challenge the family. If they say I doctored their sister's results, no need of using you or putting on to go to come and answer them. They should sue me.
Listen, I want to play one record for you. If I play this record, if you recognize any voice here, Just let me, if you know anybody here, just let me know.
Go ahead, please.
Like, what you mean that one time person was testing different gams. Sometimes like say I'm able to go to the mail with IVD. That place that all your own that place. Amadiva is partner with
Amadiva. Listen, do you know any Amadiva?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Amadiva, do you know that Amadiva, are you aware that Amadiva has cancer?
Amadiva is not the one that has cancer. You are defaming her. They're giving you a wrong information so that she doesn't sue you. Amadiva is the one I advertised her wedding dress, and that was why I told this Oga that came, let your sister come forward. Why is she hiding? You cannot be accusing me.
Who has cancer in that Amadiva circle? Is it her or the sister?
I don't know. I don't know. Let the person come forward and say it with their mouth.
Oh, yeah, listen for that.
I'm back. Okay, let me answer her question. She asked a question. She said, and let me clarify something. Amadiva does not have cancer.
Thank you.
The person that has cancer is my sister. Amadiva is my sister's friend and business partner. That is the link. So that is cleared.
Okay.
You guys should stop flagging Amadiva's name. Okay. Now she asked if my sister cannot come to and.
Good day, Nigerians. My name is Mrs. Deborah Ibarra. I'm the creative director of Zazie Beauty Place. I'm a makeup artist. I reside in Asaba, Delta State, Nigeria. A wife and a proud mother of 4 kids. I am the very lady that Okoro Blessing Nkiruka, also known as Blessing CEO, doctored my results. Here is my story. Sometime last year, she was in Asaba for a doctoral shoot, which I happen to be the makeup artist.
Hey guys, it's Zazie Beauty. Film the makeup, we're not done yet. In fact, let me show you this Zazie. Let me show you this CEO. So this is Zazie Beauty. See how pretty she is.
Fast forward to last 2 weeks, or last week thereabouts, when she started flagging on her social media that she's having stage 4 cancer, crying, wailing, that she's selling up her house, putting up her things for auctioning and all that, you know. On Wednesday last week, 25th of March, my good friend and my sister called her to check up on her. The phone was on loudspeaker. So from there, my friend was like, that you have to put up yourself together, you know, that okay, or are you hear from Zazie because you know Zazie's story. That was how I started talking to her, encouraging her, telling her that she should gather herself. That is not even a social media thing at all. That she should gather herself. I started praying for her, cursing the spirit of cancer. I even told her that, okay, good a thing. That day was on a Wednesday. I even recommended prayer links for her. I even sent one to her. I started telling her that there is nothing God cannot do. You have to go for your medicals. You have to, there is something you take one step at a time. So that was how we threw down the call until we got back to the office. He got on call again with my friend. She was crying. We are trying to encourage her. We even had to put a doctor online to go like helping us to let her know what is on ground. That is not a social media, it's not a crying thing. It is true. It's not even something you will hear, you will not wail, you will cry. But in it all, you have to pull yourself together, because if you don't pull that yourself together, you will not know the next step and the right thing to do. That was what we were telling her. The doctor now tried talking to her. Okay, how did you go about? Have you removed the lump? Have they done what they are supposed to do? She said her doctor said it's stage 4. They did one thing. The doctor now said, well, you know, I can't see you. If these are the things your doctor, you've really gone for your examination, I think your situation needs an urgent attention. That was how the doctor exited the call. So as she was crying with kind of just put yourself together. I was even telling her that God saw me through this. See the scar, it have all gone. See my, you know. As she was crying, she said, "Okay, Zazie, please, can you just please help me send your own report when you were diagnosed, so I could compare it with what my doctor gave to me?" I said, "Okay, no problem." That was how I gave her my results, because she said she wanted to compare it with what her doctor gave to her, only for me to see on social media on Friday of it that it was the result I gave to her that she doctored and flying it all over to back up the nonsense and the defrauding and the money people are raising for her. Can you even stand a doctor telling you that you have is days of sleepless nights for you if God is not on your side? If God does not come through for you, is days of trauma. At the hearing of that news, life pause for some days for the person. He said she never knew me, and she has never spoken to any of my family members. She was in Asaba on Monday with some people to see my husband, my friend's husband, and my friend. But me, I wasn't there because I was emotionally traumatized. He came to beg. My husband said, "You have to go online on social media to go and apologize to the public, to Nigeria, and tell them how it happened, what happened, and let them know the truth." I should be in my house resting, because I just finished my chemotherapy on the 30th of January here. I thought I was helping someone in need, not knowing that she has another agenda. Please, Nigerians, I don't know anything about the doctored report that she's using the report to come and scam Nigerians of their money or anything. I'm not a party to it. This is evil. This is wickedness. This is demonic. I'm a proud survivor. Are you seeing my hand? Are you seeing this place? I'm a proud survivor. I'm a proud survivor. Jesus saved me.
The pathologist that signed this report, because of course we have a...
Is this the same report as the one that was...
Yes, the pathologist that signed this result lives in Asaba. And I'm a doctor, of course. I can trace any doctor in Nigeria. And I called him on Tuesday.
Sorry,
and he knows nothing.
Is that the same report?
Yes, it's the same result. It's the same result that is going around social media. And this particular pathologist said he knows nothing about this. And he is based in Asaba, not
the pathologist of the report.
Yes, of this report is based in Asaba. I know that for an absolute fact.
So he told you
so that's
after?
The first yes, one? Because yes.
He told you that he has nothing to do with
Yes, and he stays in Asaba. The address here is Enugu. He hasn't been to Enugu.
Very first day you people saw your sister's result online, what has happened from that time till now?
Okay, it's very disheartening, very, very disheartening that people can go this length to chase clout and dupe people of their hard-earned money. And while we are doing this, my sister is very, very traumatized. She is very traumatized. My sister was diagnosed of that illness, and she's gone through her chemo, and God is healing her. She's better, let me say it that way. So then on Saturday just this last Saturday, she called me and said, Bro Chidi, there's a situation, oh, there's something I need to tell you. And I said, I was in Abuja. And I said, what is it? She said, there's a situation, oh, somebody is using my predicament to dupe the innocent people, some suspecting public. And I said, okay, calm down, tell me, walk me through it. And she was like, Blessings, do I know Blessing CEO? I said, yes, I don't know her in person, but I see her online. I know her antics. And she said, yes, Blessing CEO is her client. And they have her best friend and business partner, Blessing CEO, models for her. And one day, Blessing CEO, all of the blues. When my sister was going through this ordeal, Blessing CEO was aware of it. She knew everything my sister was going through. So all that she's doing now, all that she has done is planned. She planned it out. She has, sorry, I'm digressing. She has called my first cousin, who is a lawyer in Abuja, that she doesn't even have cancer. This is how she makes her money. That this is how she makes her money. But we will not depend on those things, because if we don't cry out to the world that this is happening, it will be us tomorrow, and we will be an accomplice, because it's my sister's medical report we are talking about here. So she called in that fateful day and told the lady, oh, I have a lump in my breast. I have this lump in my breast. My doctor said it's cancer. But the lady said, what are you talking about? She said it's on stage 4 already. And the lady said, you can't just say that. You need to go and take the lump out, send it for biopsy. Then they will decide if it's cancerous or not. You can't just say, do you know what stage 4 is? Stage 4 is the critical stage. If you've been with cancer patients, nobody will wish that to anybody. So she said, okay, she'll go and do that. Then a couple of weeks later, she returned and said, oh, the doctor said it's cancer, it's on stage 4. Then she has started posting where she shaved her hair. I don't know if people are gullible. You don't shave your hair falls off when you start your treatment, when you start going through chemotherapy. The treatment takes off your hair because it's a hard treatment. So she shaved off her hair and she called again, and my sister was on the line with her, and she said, this is the trick. She said, please, Zazie is my sister's business name. She said, please, Zazie, can you send me your medical report so that I can compare it to the one I have, the one the doctor gave me? When my sister was telling me this, I said, don't send it to her. She said, Bro Chidi, that is what I'm telling you. The medical report has been doctored and altered. It's online. I said, what a grave mistake. Now we need to tell the world what she's doing, because she's already duping people. And she said, please send it to me. Let me compare it to the one I have. That was the trick. That was what happened. My sister innocently sent it to her. Without knowing, she put her phone on disappearing messages. That's why I told you that she planned out everything she's doing. But we'll see this to a logical end. We will not, because the public is involved. What I'm begging Nigerians, what I'm pleading with Nigerians is, if you have been duped by this lady, come out. Let's her be investigated. The charts you showed online here are real. They're not doctored, they're not fake. So she now went. I was born and brought up in Enugu. She went and Blessing CEO grew up in Enugu as well. She went and took out my sister's name. If you see the character are not the same. She took out my sister's name, put her name, took out the hospital address, put an unknown address in Enugu, then took out the doctor's number and put her number. People say they are calling it and it's Hausa, somebody Hausa person. Now she now sent it to a blogger to publish. That's why she's ranting all over social media, forgetting that she went down to Asaba with IVD, her fiance, and met with my sister's husband, the lady, my sister's friend, and her own husband. Why I'm saying this, I'm not going to mention the lady's name because she has not given me permission to mention. This is live program. She has not given me permission to mention it. But with time, all the things.
So she went to Asaba with her husband, herself, and another lady to meet with your sister.
Yes, and a pastor.
And a pastor.
Yes.
And what was their conversation?
And my sister was not in the right frame of mind to meet her. My sister is traumatized. But the husband stayed in that meeting, and she was begging that she can't go public to apologize because it's going to ruin everything she's built. People are going to see her as a liar. Then my sister's husband said, "You're not ready. All we want you to do, our concern here are the the unsuspecting members of the public you've duped of their hard-earned money." I saw some people sending as small as 2,000, 1,000.
Can you imagine?
You used people's good heart. I don't know where that girl came from, that lady or what.
And they said allegedly in one day she made over 140.
So of course, guys, you see that it's a running theme that the brother has to come and defend their family name. Of course he has to defend a family name. Like, how will someone feel if someone that you really care about is being used as a scheme for money, shall I say, for money, for a fake money collection or a fake money scheme? So it's just quite a shame. It's quite a shame how people are going to go for money. I don't know, seriously, guys. It's quite a shame. That's all I would say. Quite a shame. So guys, I'm just gonna let you guys listen to the rest of the story on how the brother had to actually come out and keep on defending his sister because they just had enough. They just had enough. Like, there was no way they were just gonna sit there and let Blessing do what she had to do. And guys, do you realize how bold she is? Do you realize how bold she is in how she's defending herself, going banter to banter with the brother of the girl, going banter to banter. Oh, I'm gonna have my day in court, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna have my day in court, I'm gonna have my day in court, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the goal to be having that sort of banter up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down? What kind of nonsense is that? Really, guys, what kind of nonsense is that? Seriously, guys, just watch. Just keep on watching.
I tried my best to warn you all. I tried my best. But you know, I was called names. Some people called me wicked girl, and she's sick, one day to be you. Why are you so heartless? You are inhuman. You called me names. Now you see, I deserve an apology from Nigerians. Now, apologize to me. All owe me a serious apology before I go further, because I am so heartbroken. I am pissed. How could you doubt me?
So of course, guys, of course, the girl she's beefing with, who inside the bush, was gonna come out and lay those complaints. You know, they're gonna come out and lay those complaints because, guys, right? Wow, guys, that's all I mean, that's not all I want to say, but just wow. So of course people had to come and share their thoughts, and including another person who is a health professional in the professional space. Of course, I'm going to tag the video along. She was talking about how Blessing does not look, or did not look, like someone who was undergoing stage 4 cancer. Yeah, that she does not look like one. You know, people had to give their thoughts, their opinions on it. Of course, people had to give their thoughts. You see, I'm going to attack people's opinion and thoughts on it because people are like saying, oh my days, how will she come up with this stuff? Guys, there was another video of, I wanted to post it of a woman actually, you know the video I played at the beginning where she was actually trying to do a pity party? Actually, it's a parody of that video of that woman actually parodying herself like Blessing, but I don't think I'm going to post it on this video. But guys, I don't know. I think I'm just going to, because I don't want to make the video too long, but there was someone actually parodying themselves, talking of how, like, let's say actually video for video, frame for frame, paradising herself. Is it paradising herself? Actually parodying herself on how Blessing was crying. It was so funny. So guys, let's watch.
As a health practitioner who has worked several years in cancer unit, I strongly disagree that Blessing CEO has got a stage 4 cancer. I want to give you my reasons. And I want you to pay attention to this. No sentiment attached. Very possibly, Blessing CEO could have tumor on the breast. It could be benign tumor. It could even be cancerous. But definitely not stage 4. Let me give you my reasons. And pay attention to this, please. First off, Blessing CEO has never started or had chemotherapy all her life. She doesn't even know what it is. She has not had it before. So tell me how someone that hasn't had chemotherapy for the first time would start having alopecia, that is loss of hair. Because loss of hair comes from the treatment or the chemotherapy treatment. So someone that hasn't had it before, how come she's started having alopecia? Where is it coming from? So apparently, it was after some people gave her clue of what stage 4 could be on her comment section that she came up with shaving her hair. Not knowing, she didn't check well, she didn't know that loss of hair or alopecia comes from the treatment of chemotherapy and not the cancer itself. That is number 1. Secondly, guys, Blessing CEO mentioned that her doctor told her that her treatment option as someone who has got CA stage 4, you know what I mean by CA, I don't want to keep calling the name. As someone that has got CA stage 4, that the treatment option is amputating the left breast because it affected the left breast, just amputating it, and after which they might amputate the right one to check if the CA has spread to that right one. Let me educate you. Breast amputation is not a treatment or a management option for a stage 4 CA, because for a CA to have entered into stage 4, that means it has metastasized. It has spread to distant organs like the brain, the lungs, the kidney, the bones, mention it. And that's why, even if they want to amputate a particular organ that was affected, that was originally affected by the CA, it will not be at stage 4. It will be either in the 2nd stage or the 4th stage, do you know what I mean? Or even the 0 stage, right? So it now depends on if, let's say, it started with the breast, the left breast. So on the stage 0, it could be just a minor tumor, you know what I mean? They will just take it off. They will just take the tumor off and not the breast itself. So it's only in stage 1 or 2 when probably it has affected the whole lobes of the breast. They will not say, okay, let them take it off. But definitely not in stage 4. Because stage 4 means that it has metastasized, the guys. It has spread to distant organs. So if they amputate that breast, the left one, what happens in stage 4? What happens to other distant organs? Are they going to amputate it? Just, I want it to make it make sense. Do you get what I mean? Then she now mentioned that they might not amputate the right one to check if the CA has spread to the right one. You don't need to amputate the right one to check if the CA has spread there. You could just take a specimen. You could just do a biopsy, as it were, take a specimen on the right one to check if it has spread. You don't need to amputate it. That is number 2, guys. Thirdly, guys, Blessing CEO mentioned that last year was when she went for the checkup, and it was noticed that she's got tumor on the left breast. It was, a biopsy was taken according to her, and the doctor said it was benign, right? I think that was, yeah, she said that the doctor said it was benign. That means it was not cancerous, right? And the doctor suggested that the lump, as it were, is taken out. That was the suggestion of the doctor, that they should take the lump out. And Blessing CEO said she refused. She said she was going to think about it and come back. What do you have to take? Taking of lump out, or lumpectomy, we call it lumpectomy, right? Guys, taking a lump out is not something you have to go home and think about, as it were. It's just a minor surgery, very minor one, that you will even be discharged immediately after the procedure. Okay, it doesn't require much money for you to go and start saving for the money. It doesn't require like nothing, literally. So why, and as literate as you are and as educated as you are, you should have known that the doctor, I believe that the doctor should have also educated you or enlightened you more on the importance of taking that lump out, you know, early, as soon as possible. You went home, you said you were going to go home and come back when you're ready. Tell me, what exactly were you actually going to get ready for? The money? To think about it, is that a major operation? Is that a major surgery? How many people have actually, you know, gone by through that surgery? What were you going to think about? What readiness did you actually want to have that removed? Especially when you knew, when the doctor had actually told you the implications, you know, the prognosis and everything. What were you going to think about? Guys, I hope you're listening. Firstly, guys, Blessing CEO said that the first time this was seen or was diagnosed, as it were, or the lump was seen, was last year. The very first time it was last year. And it was just still localized, as it were. It was still a tumor, I mean, that is localized, or that was localized. And I think she said it was benign. I can't remember that. It wasn't cancerous. Yeah, she said it wasn't cancerous. That means it was benign. So tell me, at what point did it spread? Did it escalate to becoming a stage 4 CA? Remember, we are not talking about the CA of the lungs. We are not talking about the CA of the bone marrow. We are talking about the CA of the BOS that takes ages. When I mean ages to spread, it takes ages to even get to stage 4. I know we have to understand individual differences, but definitely not within months. It doesn't spread. It doesn't escalate to stage 4 within months, guys. Check it. Check it anywhere. And I'm telling you what I'm sure of. Because, like I said, I've got experience. I've worked so many years in cancer unit, so I know what I'm talking about. So, I am not here to say Blessing CEO does not have a tumor on the BOS or does not have CA of the BOS. What I'm telling you here is, it is definitely not stage 4, guys. Blessing CEO apparently is broke. Believe me, she is broke and she doesn't know what to come up with to attract or to get the attention of the gullible Nigerians to contribute money for her, and she came up with this. Yes, yesterday I made a video and said that, oh, she could, when she said she's having stage 4 whatever, she's going through chemotherapy or whatever. Little did I know that she hasn't even had chemotherapy in the first place. It was this morning video that she made that I got to know that, oh, this girl or this lady hadn't even tested or had chemotherapy. So how come is she having alopecia? I hope it's making sense, guys. This is for educational purpose as well.
Allegedly. I'm very happy that the family of the cancer patient that Blessing CEO forged her document, the family has finally filed their own petition against Blessing CEO for forging their document and obtaining money from Nigerians under false pretense. I'm very happy they followed through. Because when somebody dares you, you are supposed to follow through with whatever you said you're going to do. I know pursuing a case can be stressful, but when you're dealing with somebody with a personality of a sociopath, you're supposed to follow through with the law. Somebody like Blessing cannot be handled on a table for you to talk to her. She can never understand what you're saying. Only the law will she respond to. A person like Blessing can only respond to the law. Where they go do, hey, come on, move, this, that, handcuff. That's all she understands. Command language of the law is the only thing Blessing can respond to. She can't respond to reasoning because she does not have reasoning sensibility. She's an unreasonable person. She's desperate. She carries out unpredictable behavior. She is deadly, basically. Such a person, you just hand her to the law. Only the law can deal with her. So I am very happy that that family, they decided to do the needful. They deserve that needful they've done. I'm very proud of them. And I'm ready to support them as well. If they need help, I will willingly support. Because I want them to follow through with it till the end. Hold her properly accountable. And if Daddy Freeze comes, hold him accountable as well. If he tries to get in the way of the law. carry him too. If I'm the one, that's what I'll do. Let him go and call his connection. If he tries to get in the way, carry him as well. I'm talking about Daddy Freeze. Because he's the one that has been championing her, telling her to carry on, telling her to double down, telling her all these things, allegedly. If he does not back off, you also pick him up as well. Let him come and tell us what he chooses to gain by allowing criminality to prevail. Let him tell us what he wants to gain from it. We are not the one that made your life difficult. Please don't make other people's life difficult. And that's the end of the story. We'll keep up with it till the end. Blessing is not going to come back here and try this again. We'll keep up with it till the end of it. Allegedly.
Hello guys, so we've come to the end of the video, of course. Guys, this, of course, I told you it was gonna be a long one. So guys, please share your thoughts in the comment section. You're welcome to say what you want to say, but guys, please be respectful, okay? I know this is a very sensitive topic, but guys, we have to be respectful, okay? Keep in the comment section, even though you might have thoughts and lots of views concerning it. Please guys, please, let's keep it respectful, okay guys? See you later in the next video. See you soon. And guys, I don't know, okay, you know what, it'll ruin the surprise. Bye guys.